Hello and welcome back to After the End. So last time we took a little bit of land off the Holy Columbian Commonwealth, which means that we are getting ever closer to restoring America. We are currently 23% off the number of counties we need. And if we do it on this character, that would make it a lot easier, because we're already a legendary figure and we have huge amounts of money. So that would make our life super easy, because all we need to do is get the 23% and then click the button. The problem is, right now, that if we don't do that, we are very quickly going to become someone else, like, say, Curly. Now, Curly's a fine character. Curly's actually fantastic in terms of the diplomacy. But the one thing that Curly is missing is that Curly has no prestige whatsoever. Which means that effectively, we'd have to build up her prestige from scratch to legendary figure, which is gonna take a long time to do. Like, that is gonna take a very long time to do. So we'd love to do it on our current character. Now, we do have a problem. We're 77 years old and our health is poor. That is not conducive to surviving a long time. That is basically the game saying you're going to die. So, we have the 1 year warning, so we're not that worried about it. Also, we have an heir anyway. But I want to try and fix our issue, and our issue is frozen grief right here. I don't know if this works, and I haven't looked it up. I'm just gonna try it. What happens if we hold a funeral with frozen grief? To me, it would make sense it would get rid of frozen grief. But again, I haven't looked it up. I'm just going off of vibes. So let's try it. Also, is there a disease in the capital? Let's try it once the disease in our capital is gone. Also, we're going to enter seclusion. Alright, lock the door behind us. And then let's buy up some men-at-arms. As pointed out, by the way, we do also have the provincial armies. I keep forgetting about these, because in theory, if you lose an election, they go to whoever is going to inherit these things, but we should probably build them up. I mean, there's no real reason not to. So, let's just find whichever one of these we're going to upgrade. Watchman? Sounds good to me. Don't really need the trebuchets urgently. Let's go for light horsemen. And then they're already maxed out. They apparently didn't get any extra size when everyone else did, for some reason. Let's go for some light footmen. And then some more. Yeah. And let's stop there for just now, and then we will, once we get a little bit more money, upgrade some more of these. Anyway, let's chill. Right. Let the traitor be known to all. We have a successor for liberty, which means I'm going to... Oh, and the prisoner died in my dungeon. That implies I have more people in my dungeon. I do. Right, ransom. Okay, so we need a successor for liberty, which is this one. What's liberty currently giving us? Martial and then men-at-arms counter efficiency, plus dread per tyranny and imprisonment chance. Alright, we already have a successor. We have a successor for that, and we have a successor for that. Great. Alright, no problems. What have we got low control in? Westchester. I'm not that worried about it. Currently going down, but that's not a huge issue. We just got a favor hook on a dead guy. How did that happen? Scott Scarborough here. I'm going to get a hook. And then Heck Hester. These are great names. I'm going to get a hook. Right. That's fine. That's fine. Wonderful. Okay, so restore accolades. Oh, which accolade is dead? Pursuit of Happiness is dead. Did we not have somebody who fits? Maybe they lost their they must have lost their prowess. Yeah, it must be somebody who's sitting down here at like 10 prowess who was a little bit higher before they got ill or something. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll restore the accolade on it, because it will bring somebody who's eligible in anyway. Restore accolades. Let's do it. Cool. Hello, Jean-Claude. Thank you for the renown. You want soldiers? I decline. you are able to be the pursuit of happiness, which I just realized that although we've called it pursuit of happiness, the thing that the main accolade is Reeve, which is all about stewardship and money. So in our pursuit of happiness, we have effectively put in charge somebody who's going to make us more money. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if I like the like the path we've gone down. But that's okay. Right. How's the disease looking? That doesn't look like that's in Manhattan. That looks like that is left Manhattan. We'll wait a second or two though, just to be sure. Isolate capital? No. Think we're good. Arrange the ceremony. Thank you for the renown. You? I get nearby Tixinda die. I think our previous one was 1, and this is 0.5. Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay. Clear those out. Just waiting for the disease to leave. There we go. It's starting to properly leave now. Bow making is done. Great. Let's start working on... I don't know, military estates is good for the accolades, but then I'd have to think about what to call them. So instead of that, I'm going to do divine right so we can press multiple claims for another character in a single war. That sounds good. Okay, that's all fine. Yeah, we can emerge from seclusion now. Wonderful. Right. That's all good. We should think about replacing our... Well, replacing... I was going to say our archers with crossbowmen, but we have watchmen instead. They counter skirmishers, heavy infantry, and spearmen. What do normal crossbowmen counter? Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, archer cavalry. Oh. Also, I just realized, was this not meant to increase the size of our... No, it wasn't meant to increase the size of our men-at-arms. Okay, that's fine then. It was meant to give you shooting workshops. Okay. You know what? I just realized we have an extra men-at-arms slot. Let's build some crossbowmen. Sure. Get a couple of those guys. Right. Our hook has expired. We have a successor for the pursuit of happiness, so we will stick in that person. And how are our truces looking now that we've done that? Our truces, 15 months left, and you're dead, as in the previous person is dead, which means we can now attack the Holy Columbian Commonwealth again. Wonderful. I don't see anything that's obviously like big to get. Maybe Peachtree, although it's multiple duchies together. So yeah, I think we just declare war for a duchy. We take what we can from this person. Holy war for duchy. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Upcountry, which is 4 extra provinces. Yep, wonderful. Let's raise our troops down here. Apparently my frozen grief will have to wait, because we are going to war again. That's a good way to handle your grief. Just continually be at war. Yeah, that sounds good. Nice and healthy. I no longer have a wet nurse. I still need a wet nurse. Sort by aptitude, if this would work. There we go. You can do it. I still have children, right? Yeah, I still have young children, actually. Wow. Okay. We've had so many kids. Also, we've had 13 children. It's insane. I thought there was a soft cap on children. But, I mean, it's a soft cap for one, so, like, that means, by definition, you can go over it. But 2, it could also mean that not all the children are ours. Like, some of them could be, yeah, extramarital affair children's. But, yeah. Children, I guess. I think I pluralized a word that was pluralized, which made me question myself for a second. Also, I think I did it again when I was saying the, or I did something similar when I was saying the explanation for it. There we go. Right. Thank you for the money. Really appreciate it. Take the holy sword. I've received a letter written in an exotic tongue from someone who claims to be a distant senator, home to the Exceptionalists, a faraway group of Americanists. She claims that I'm a legendary figure destined to take up the sword against non-believers in Washington's name and deliver the wretched to dominion of tyranny where they belong. I have many neighbors of all sorts of faiths. Would Washington truly wish me to commit violence in his name? Of course he would. I can become a faithful blade. Okay, every vassal and neighboring ruler of a different religion doesn't like me, or there are many paths to the land of the free. Yeah, I want Holy Warrior as a trait. Thank you very much. I'll take that. I know it's going to make people not like me, but yeah, I have Holy Warrior as a trait now. That's my counter to that. They don't like me, they can fuel my Holy Warrior trait experience. Leicester, I'm not going to recruit you. I'm going to get a weak hook. There we go. Down here, get to sieging. So I just thought I should siege. Oh, I'm close to death. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's unlikely that we're going to be able to get all the land that we need. Let's just check our succession. This is going to Curly. This is going to Curly. That's going to someone. This is going to Curly. Okay, check our succession in here. We lose one title on succession, which is the presidency. Oh. Well, that's actually absolutely fine then. Yeah, okay. Business as usual then. Became a Holy Warrior, immediately I'm like, I'm gonna die. Okay. Let's go siege their capital. It's actually gonna be easy to siege, apparently. Get rid of the event, which doesn't exist because we're currently leading an army. And then we have taken this. We captured someone. Are they worth any money? Worth 27. You're worth a hook. And let those go through. There's no point trying to fix our health issue anymore as well, because we're dead, right? As I said before, yeah, let's just grab that. When you get that message, that means that you are just dead, right? Like, this is know thyself. This effectively said you would die, but you're given a 1-year reprieve to finish off anything you need to finish off. Okay. Ebenezer. I have some new land for you, Ebenezer. I'm going to usurp it. I'm going to grant it to my son. Ebenezer, this is your land. Wonderful. How far away was I? Let's have a look here. I was... I'm in the wrong section. I was 21% away. Alright, cool. Well, I think I'm just gonna... Well, I guess I could declare... depends how quickly I think I could win this war. I don't know when we got that event trigger. It's 9 months till my truce with New England's done anyway, so yeah, I'm dead. Right. I'm done now. I'm just gonna wait, I guess. Yup. Hannibal's flu spread. Somewhere down here, I think, right? Or is that it there? That's it there. Is that really gonna come directly at Manhattan? It might. It might. Influenza. Let's see how this looks. Let the traitor be known to all. New stewardship perk. Wow. I'm gonna take building construction time. And I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna buy up to max for things I can buy up to max for here. Now I think about it, just in case us dying changes what our maximum is. Cool. I was thinking I was gonna build a second ago, and I was like, no, you're gonna be Francis. This is my son Joseph's child. I have a son who's above the age of 16 who isn't. Oh yeah, you're there. I thought you were dead, but I think it's just the grey outfit made me think he was dead. Okay. Anyway, I was going to spend money on buildings, and then I remembered that I had men at arms, and yeah, you know, they get priority, so. Sure, I'll buy your cocoa. The influenza looks like it's about to spread to us. Although it's not really going very far, is it? It's kind of just stopped. I mean, that's fine. If it wants to just stop there, that's perfectly acceptable. It's kind of spreading, but not really. Oh my god. Oh, that's the bubonic plague. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. You want this title off of me? No. That was easy enough. Yeah, I don't really want to make a temple. I'm just seeing Gothamite culture has crop rotations. You're an independent ruler. You have 250. You can choose a holy site to build a grand temple in. I think we're fine. Okay. New agents join the Secret Service. I have no idea how I can even access the Secret Service. I have no concept of how we access this or anything, so it's just kind of like, alright, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And then that's it. I'm dead. Alright. President Hannibal of the Presidency's spirit has flown to the land of the free at 78 years of age. He died of old age. Known to be also what's really funny is pretty much all of his children died some horrible death of non-natural causes, and he just dies of old age. Known to be a respected scholar, he spent most of his days studying in his library, rarely leaving his castle. Vice President, also, that's not true, he was quite clearly attacking people in wars. Vice President Curly ascends to the throne. Energetic and collected, Curly will surely improve the realm under his rule. I don't like his eyes. His eyes don't look right. Some of the rest of his body looks fine, but the eyes in particular are a very unnatural color right now. Okay. Anyway, died of old age. Yeah, down here as well, you can see, they're obviously blue, but they're in very odd... I don't know, it looks weird. Anyway. Cultural head of the Gothamites at the head of his time of his death, was dreaded, legendary figure, religious icon, Finnish strategist and fitness expert, and was in the stewardship lifestyle. Fought in 34 wars, 29 offensive, 5 defensive. Hosted 1 university visit and attended 1 funeral and 1 grand wedding. We lost the presidency on succession, but we expected to do that. And there we go. So it was another longer one. So 10 years, 15 years, 32 years, 52 years. How long is Curly going to rule for? He could easily go above 52. I mean, he's currently 19. That would mean that he'd have to live to the age of 71. That's very doable. I mean, his father was 78, so yeah. We are now Vice President Curly. I guess if I was to die this second, I would want to play as Ebenezer, right? That would make sense to me. If I die this second, I want to play as Ebenezer. So I'm going to vote for Ebenezer. It just makes sense, right? There's no reason to vote for anyone else. He's just the correct choice. Yeah, okay. Get rid of this, because we can't assign anyone anyway. Election approaching, if you say so. Lifestyle. I'm going to go diplomacy because I have 40% bonus to diplomacy. And we're going to take diplomacy. There we go. Develop capital. Because I'm diligent, I can do this, and that gets us development growth in the realm capital. I'll probably do that if I'm not stressed. Not going to isolate it. I just realized the bubonic plague doesn't seem to be spreading quite as quickly as it normally does, so we might be okay there. I don't think it's the Black Death event. Okay, my husband is also vice president. Yeah. So we have 2 vice presidents, but no presidents. I guess you can do this, because I don't... Well... No, you can do this because I don't care about the court chaplain and your stats are awful. Chancellor? That's going to be you, I think. Yeah, it's going to be you. Because my steward is going to be Stephen. My marshal is going to be Francesca. And then my spy master is going to be somebody who likes me. Who's very good at spy mastery. I think it's going to be Lorenzo for now. Okay. Train commanders. And that's all good. Yeah. Domestic affairs make people like me. So, good. Station men at arms. That's because I have too much land right now. Although, this is all within the kingdom. Are they in the same kingdom or are they in different kingdoms? They're in different kingdoms. I was going to say it's all within this kingdom so I could give it to our brother, but no. Well, you know what we could do? We could give it to our other brother. Yeah, the one I forgot existed. Yeah. You can have this duchy. Fantastic. So he now has that duchy. I'm 1 over because my Stewardship is not quite high enough. It needs to be 24. I could switch you onto Managed Domain, which would give me 3 more. It's not enough. Your stewardship also sucks, unfortunately. Okay. Negotiate alliances with my brothers. This seems like a sensible move, so they can't join factions against me. Accolades lack successors. That's fine. You lack a successor. There we go. You... Bertrand. Bertrand at 13. 13, Bertrand. You're forced already. That's what we wanted to see. Alright. Do I want to give away some land over here? Yeah, I'll give away the temple holding to a local noble. Nice. Okay. How is control looking? Control is mostly fine. Right. And I'm losing a ton of money, but let's unpause and see where things take us. Also, the new vice president. You got the United States of Atlantica. Yeah, great. Also, why am I trying to swear Mayor with Jackie? Because she is somebody who is now underneath my brother and I don't need to care. And I've discovered that somebody's trying to fabricate a hook on someone else. Not my issue. Okay. Alliances are being formed. Hannibal Theobald is now my player heir. I'd rather it be someone else, but that's okay. So I've got the monthly income book on. Have I got any books that increase my diplomacy? Diplomatic stuff. There we go. An Alban, or yeah, Alban. Can I change this? Wonderful. An Albanite Iron Tongue treatise. That I think is slightly improved there. Got anything I haven't got equipped? As in, I've got any slots I haven't got equipped? I don't think so. I think every slot is equipped with something. Yeah. Could potentially put on Nolan's sword, but I don't need to. Right. In here, we want to look at our books, because those are the only core artifacts that matter. So, yeah, I'm going to replace one of them with this. Probably the metaphysical over here. Replace that with Tales of Senator Thaddeus. Right. That gives us even quicker diplomacy experience. I also want to go to university, but we'll wait a second or two just to see where things kind of pan out before doing that. Right. Let's wait till the end of the month and see where things are going. Who do I think should be president? Should it be Jovita? Should it be Jenny? Should it be Diana? Well, Diana's about to die. I'm gonna vote for Jenny. Okay, let's see if Jenny's gonna be our new president. We have a faction against us, an independence faction. Why do they hate me? Just in general. They're just really not feeling it. Alright, good. The Lost Americanists. There are legends of distant Americanist states surrounded by the heretical and faithless. One day the state's legendary senator will take up arms against the wicked and smite them with holy fury. This legendary figure has remained nameless, but as I spend more and more time in the Old Star, I believe I become more and more convinced that Senator Kyle of the Old Star is his legendary senator. Alright, if you say so. He is an imbecile, I don't know if you've noticed that. So I must meet him at once. He must be reminded of his duty to fight heresy, and I get the faithful blade, or fascinating, move on. I must meet him at once. Was turned away. No! Jenny won. Fantastic. Excellent. I lost Washington, unfortunately, but that's okay. A scheme at court? Traitor must be known to all. And I lost the Holy Order patronage because it was in Washington. But that's okay. We can still hire the Holy Order if I want to. Yeah. Okay. So we're losing a lot less money now. We're still losing money, but we're losing a lot less than we were a second ago, which is good. Is it? Oh, caught outside. I'm not going to... Wait, am I now traveling back? Where am I? Whoa, wait a second. Since when did I have land down here? Yeah, give me better horses. I need to move quicker. Since when did I have land down here? Yeah, wait a second. Jovita, a presidency. Oh, the presidency is under... Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, I understand. That's not how I thought it would work, but I understand why it's working this way. Okay. So the presidency is an kingdom tier title, right? So that's the first thing to understand. It's kingdom tier title. When we became an emperor tier title, that kingdom is part of our empire. So even though we died and somebody else got the presidency, because it's a kingdom tier title, that then meant that whoever inherited it, whoever became the president, then became our vassal, which is how we got this happening. Now, I don't understand why we went here, because like, I might have understood if we were going to the old star, but I don't understand how we got to this bit of us going to her land, but I think I understand why. Yeah, wait, this happened last time as well, actually. Wait a second, last time we inherited, we started like with a weird travel to Washington or something like that, or a weird travel to somewhere down here. This must be the same thing. I understand why it starts you traveling to there. Okay, I gained diplomacy lifestyle, a martial lifestyle, a merchant trait, and diplomacy perk. My offer to import wine was accepted. Is it just a random coincidence that she happened to be the president chosen? Wait, was she even the president who was chosen? I thought did Jenny not win? Wait a second. I guess Jenny didn't win. No, I guess Jovita won. Oh. Mercantile opportunities. Buying and selling can be lucrative. I got 970 gold. I'm the best merchant that's ever existed. Okay. I need to work out how I'm getting back. Let's start with... I'm thinking of where we even start here. I don't know. Let's start with... Maybe befriend? So we can now do the befriend scheme? Sure. Right. We have no caravan master. And that's because it started it without one. Okay, so no caravan master. Customize our route home. Okay, find the route home with the least amount of death chances. It's only 5% and we get diplomacy lifestyle. Okay, but... we're going to go to San Marcos. Then we're going to cut over here to Houston. Gets us that. We're going to go to Galveston. We're then going to cut back along. I kind of want to go to... Wow, that's 450 diplomacy lifestyle experience. Okay, I'm going to go to... No, I'm not going to do that. I go to here. Nope. I go to here. Nope. Why? Is this an island? Is that what I'm missing? Is it? That must be an island. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So instead of that, go to Lafayette. I have to go through here no matter what. Those aren't connected. Okay. So it's 25% chance. Okay, go to Lafayette. Cut into here. At which point we're going to take a very dangerous trip to Ruston. Do I want to continue going inland to these? Yes, I think so. Well, what's the danger there? 43, 33. I think I do want to continue going inland. Well, yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to go to here instead of going to this one, because this one's too dangerous. Then I'm going to go in like this to there. Then I'm going to go here. Yeah, through there. That's very dangerous, so I think I want to go around there. Go there. Memphis. Then to Hernando. Then to there. Then into Oxford, into Starkville. I kind of want to go to Nashville, so we're going to cut back in. I'm just going to click apply here, by the way, just so that it's applied. So we don't need to redo any of this. I'm going to go to Corinth, and then I don't think I can cross here, right? Cross like that, that's interesting. Okay. So I'm then going to go to there. Then to Nashville via Columbia. How are we getting home? With great difficulty. Do I want to go via Knoxville here? I think I do. Yeah, so let's go to Livingston. Oh, that's all dangerous. Whoa. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to cross here to Anniston and then go to the coast, basically, and then come in. Yeah. Okay. At some point, I hope I get an event that just raises my travel safety. Go through that one. There we go. It's getting better. It's learning. That's, yeah, none of that's diplomacy. Yeah, so I want to go to Fitzgerald. Oh, that's looking good. Then to No. Then to Douglas. That's fine, that's the crossing. Then Augusta. In here. Up to Swansea. Into Columbia. Ah, right. And then I think we just make the run from there. Yep, we just make the run from there. Apply. This isn't even taking us to our capital. This is taking us to our previous capital. But yeah, that's the route I'm taking back home. Alright, well. That's good. I have a lot of money, I just realized. I could try spending some of it, making some people like me. Like maybe you? Maybe a little gift? You really want to be on the council, huh? Is somebody not a powerful vassal on the council anymore? You're not a powerful vassal. Yeah, La Presidency is now the powerful vassal. So I'm going to replace Seth with you. Yeah, Ivyland hates us. You're pretty terrible. Okay. We got more powerful vassals than we have space, which doesn't seem correct to me. Seeing here. So you're actually here. You're in Blainville. Blainville is part of Montreal. Okay. As is that land. What's the kingdom here? Hot Quebec. I can't usurp it. Okay. That's fine. You're White Mountain. We've been through that one. Maurice. Yeah. I think I said I wanted to create this kingdom at one point. They don't care about the individual people in it. Yeah, that might be sensible. Yeah, maybe give it to this guy who's already a powerful vassal. Yeah. Or, even better, remove him from the faction by giving it to this person who isn't in the faction. Yeah. Let's create this kingdom. And then I'm going to give the kingdom to Holm. Holm, congratulations. You are now in charge of the state of Gemese. Fantastic. Oh, and it's he's in a faction as well, apparently. Alright, well. That's going to help us a lot. So this faction immediately got weaker. And his faction lost some discontent. Right. That's good. How much of a gift do you want? 150. I'm going to give you one just to see. No, you're still pretty committed to the faction. Do you want to be my friend? Maybe I'll try and befriend you. Yes. Okay, it's at 17%. Alright, let's try that to start with. Yeah, but I think that large bit of land no longer being quite that belligerent to me is probably going to be helpful. Now we make our way back. Okay, Call of the Road. I get Traveler. Great, that gives me more diplomacy. And it gives me opinion of Traveler characters. And the more diplomacy increases general opinion, which means people like me more. Great. Right. Some more experience there. The Horse Healer. Excellent horse care. Don't care. I'm not going to pay you any money, basically. Militant Imaginarians. With the Americanist faithful beset from every corner by blasphemers, First Lady Jovita has decided it is time for all warriors of Apollo to pick up arms and defend their sacred grounds by planning a magnificent campaign of religious conquest. This is the Great Holy War event. The theological ramifications of this news are already being discussed by the First Lady and other notable members of our clergy, who are eager to follow the examples of the Imaginarians and begin a new age of religious warfare in the name of principalism. Americanists face now have access to interventions, otherwise known as Great Holy Wars. I'm just going to be musically inspired for a few years. Yeah, we still have factions that are pretty strong. You're now... Okay, you're now in this faction. Strong. Okay, well that's annoying. I really wish you weren't. Does that have any bearing? My husband has herpes. Well, I'm going to reject you from the marital bed then. It will lower our fertility chance by 1,000, which is a huge problem to me. Right. Do I have herpes? Oh, I do. I gave it to him. Oops. It was our fault. Alright, well, my bad. Guess I probably shouldn't have, well, blamed them then. Okay. Ebenezer is now our player heir. Is he now in line to everything? Oh, you're not in line to this. Interesting. You're close, but not quite in line. Okay. More diplomacy experience. Wonderful. I now have thoughtful. That means opinion from gift gain is now increased by a lot. So I can now go to here and say, hey, what happens if I give you a gift? And will you leave the faction? The answer is yes. I can then do the same. I can't do it to you. I don't have enough money anymore. But that will at least take the new person out of the faction. Is Randy Vigil going to be my new paramour? My new lover? Sure. Why not? I mean, his name is Randy. It's kind of in... yeah, it's in character. Do we give the child food? I suppose, yeah. Makes people like us. Level of devotion went up, means people like us more if they're the same faith. Because I'm Hale, I can reduce the negative effect of this event by lifting the wagon. It's not quite as good as if I was stronger, but still, it's pretty good. Yeah, these factions are still kind of looking like they're going to fire at some point. Really hope I get some more money so I can kill the faction. Chop chop, I don't choose the first event because you can lose your leg. A fearsome beast. We walk the wood path at a good pace, enjoying the peaceful ambience. From the corner of my eye, I am sure I glimpse the shaggy coat of, a loud roar confirms it, a bear. The brown beast lopes onto the track, its great paws kicking up tree roots, flanked by palm trees. What? It completely blocks our way forward to Charlotte. Randy whispers, "Just look at those claws." Well, I'm not going to fight it. Randy, it is your turn to fight the bear. Randy Vigil is dead. He will be missed. He was our lover for a second. Because I'm generous, we can't use our fickle trait that allows us to avoid the Knight Errant event. So I guess instead we're just going to convince them to join us that way. Buzzing Scourge. The forests of New Albany are swarming with tiny dark blood-sucking insects. No matter what we do, no matter where we go, they are there, leeching our blood like torturous clouds sent by traitors and tyrants themselves. Also, I realized, because we have one of these guys, I could potentially put you on something that would be good. You're trying to convince people to leave factions? Never mind, that's fine. Not only are the horses getting flighty and temperamental, but my entourage is as well, especially my courtier Sammy, who is furiously flailing his sanguine-covered arms. I'm gonna have to push through here and take the health penalty. Yeah, drained by mosquitoes. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, also I inherited white at some point, which is part of the Duchy of Tidewater. And I also inherited some more land here, the Newport News, apparently. So these are all part of that, which is all part of the Old Dominion. Are you in one of my factions? I don't know. If you are, you probably desire this land anyway, so let's give you it. Right. No, you don't desire it, but you do now like me a lot more. And it means people won't hate me for being over my domain limit, which is good. Right. There are new powerful families, the Zaslav family and the Ashington powerful family. Yeah, no one's dominant right now, but we have Flores, Kopech, Baltimore, Miskatonic, Ashington, Zaslav, and Newport as powerful families. Hey, more free renown. Where are we now? We're here. Some more diplomacy lifestyle experience. I will not be threatened. You will not have independence. Befriend, war, and friendship. He's now my enemy, so therefore we can't be friends. It's a shocking concept. Who's the person who's in charge? You are. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, go into the right screen. Let's raise some troops. Let's go to war. I think I still have significantly more troops than them. Yeah, 21,000, I have 15,000. Okay, so they have more as a total, but I think ours are better. I'm going to tell a good story and make my vassals like me. Then I'm going to pick the wagon off the ground again. A fire in the night. We were walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. Then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder. Soon there is another, combined with a dazzling flash of lightning. And another strike, brightly illuminating the area. The afterimage burned into my eyes. I blink and see what lightning has struck. Now, there was a quickly expanding brush fire, and it's spreading towards us. I'm going to say put it out, or run. I'm going to run. The fire catches us running away, and Sammy was wounded. I mean, unfortunately for Sammy, there is one vital truth here. Sammy is not us. So... yeah. I feel bad, but it's not our problem. News from Chicago. We want to restore the hub of Ford. Oh yeah, I've seen that one before. Right. I'm going to attack that army right there. That's my first choice of army to attack. It's kind of in the center, but nobody's near enough to properly help. It might gather in a bunch of people. It's a perfect first battle opportunity. Let's go. Duel demanded. This person would like to fight me. No, Sammy will fight you. Shep has been wounded. Bully for you. Gentle mooing and the sound of manure on all of Heflin's hillside pasture lands have to offer. There's also the screaming farmhands, stentorian bellowing, and an escaped bull on the road before us. The behemoth charges to and fro in a great distress until it fixes on a victim, Shep, atop his panicking steed, the person who just attacked us. There's an open gate to hold the beast behind. Just one of us needs the courage to lure it. Better not risk it. Right. Zep has been mauled. Well, or maimed. I guess that's why you shouldn't, you know, challenge us to duels. Hey, we won that one. I'm going to go here. We're going to catch this army. We are now going to defeat that army. Do I want to finish the siege? It's 29 days left. Maybe. You, Cecil? Oh, you're getting recruited. Yeah. What's this? The Synodalist Church is a spin-off movement from the Catholic tradition with nebulous and uncertain origins. Some say it started before the deluge, while others say it formed as a reaction to it. Regardless of its specific origin point, the Synodalists of today stand resolute in professing a universal and open creed, in stark contrast to the more conservative Catholic successor organizations in the post-event Americas. With influences from liberal theology and a broad range of predecessor movements, the Synodalists have embraced democratic church governance and harmonized it with Catholic structure, resulting in a truly universal and socially conscientious church that walks together with all of its flock, as they put it. I mean, that was a lot of words. I feel very little was said, but it was a lot of words. Anyway, enemies have left the war. That's nice. I'm going to increase development growth in Manhattan by 40. Contested ground. Okay, I'm going to talk my way into getting past these people. They are unfazed, and I got past them. Dudley's now a powerful family. Alright. We finished our siege. We are now going to head down here to this place, I think. See, I'm going to head directly to that army if we can. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Martial lifestyle experience for visiting a place. I'm now going to take stalwart leader, so if we decide to lead an army, we can. Hospitable hospices. No, I'm not going to take anything that gives me a chance of dying. You're apparently an excellent physician, but my current physician is also excellent. I don't want to spend any money on you, so I guess I'm going to recruit you, despite not really wanting to replace my current person. Did it replace my current person? No. Alright. Bovine bounty. And get herding insights. I can get well fed for 1 year, which is nice, and extra supplies. Extra supplies is safety. We'll take the safety. We'll get less events if we're safe. Wait, I arrived back? Fantastic. Except now I should be traveling again, right? Yes, because now I'm on travel number 2. Because now I've arrived back, now I'm traveling to Manhattan. Okay. So, let's go there via there. Anywhere else? Richmond? I do want to go to Richmond. So let's go up here to Richmond. Then I'm going to cut into... Actually, I guess that's fine. Yeah, to there. Confirm we're going to Washington on the way past. That's actually all fine. Do I want to go to Dover? Yeah, I probably also want to go to... I definitely want to go to Dover, because that's easy to get to. Do I want to go to Lancaster? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to go to Lancaster. Then I'm going to go to Bridgewater. Yeah. Then I'm going to go around this, and then that gets us home. Right. There we go. Back over here. Back in the war. What the duck? Don't follow the duck. I always follow the duck, but don't follow the duck. There's a small chance of the event that kills you. I really don't want that event. We're getting ticking war score? That's fantastic. Is that because they haven't sieged anything? Yes. Alright. Let's see here. Could grab Heart of the Family into homeschooled, or... Yeah, maybe that would be good. Let's grab Heart of the Family anyway, for close family opinion. Means our brothers will like us. Okay, I'm going through the mosquito swarm again. Here I go, getting stung by mosquitoes again. Right. Attacking these guys. Why would I move my capital to Lancaster? I would love to do major disease recovery. I just cannot afford it. I'll take the legitimacy hit. There's a new person in charge of Liberty. Guardian Angel. Sammy has just saved Sep. Well done. They're now friends. Okay, a fearsome beast. It's your turn, Sammy. Sammy is dead. Okay, so Sammy lost, Sammy won a fight against Sep. Then Sep joined us. Then, yeah, Sep was wounded fighting a bear, and then Sammy was killed fighting a bear. And now, I found among my usual letters of state something most unusual. Delicately wrapped with a blood-red ribbon is a letter with the image of a heart adorning its waxy seal. It's from my vassal, Lord Yahir, and it details his profound feelings for me. My love, I breathe only for you, and I cannot bear to be apart for much longer. I have loved you since I was just a boy. Please return my love, and I promise I'll make you happy forever. Sure, why not? Right, heave the wagon off the ground. Are we gonna get money if we win this? Nope. Not outside of ransoms. But we will get ransoms. Merchants are in search of wine. Sounds like I gain major wine exports. Sounds like a deal to me. Okay. Religious head for the global throne. Claiming to be a continuation of the National Evangelical Assembly, the Igreja do Trono Global, the Church of the Global Throne, ultimately traces its origins to several antediluvian third-wave charismatic and neo-Pentecostal denominations from old Brazil. Wonderful. Right, I bet we could white peace now if I wanted to. Yes. Can't enforce demands yet, but we could white peace. But let's head over here and siege. Lost my seneschal. I'm not that worried. Neighboring ruler has lost a war. That's Kyle of the Old Wolves. Just lost to Jovita. Okay. Where are we? Back over here. Right. Purse pursuit. You're trying to steal from me? I'm afraid you have to die, Ellis. And the reason you have to die is I really can't afford to lose the money. My counselors are dying. Who were maimed by a wild beast. Died from their wounds. Okay. I guess I need a new marshal. It's going to be you for now. You're terrible at it, but you're my marshal, and you're going to be my speaker, Julius. Right. Diplomacy, lifestyle experience, erect boat. I will take the stress loss. Fire in the night. We're running from the fire. It catches us anyway, but it doesn't do anything to me specifically. Need a new commander for this army. That new commander is you. Right. Next place. You're gonna head to their capital and you're gonna catch them. Send gift. Thank you for your money. I appreciate it. I'm going to leave this event. Okay, he gets a weak favor hook on me. No, you're gonna give me 310 gold and I'm gonna take the stress for it. Right. 2 months in the siege. We've arrived back home. Wonderful. We got stewardship lifestyle for visiting home. That's great. Okay. Win the siege. Diplomacy lifestyle perk. Homeschooled. We need to get some, we need to look for people to adopt at some point, but yeah, we will do that when we get to it. Okay. We have won another siege. Okay, last one should get us 100% because it should be everything of the war leader. I've lost my master of the horse. I couldn't afford him anyway. 89%. I thought we had everything of the war leader. Maybe that doesn't apply in this war. Okay, next one. I guess I'll lead the army. There we go. 30-day siege. Let's get this one. They siege in my capital? No, they're nowhere near it. Nice. Next one. Captured a bunch of prisoners. Anyone worth money? Let's find out. No one's worth war score. Also, we have ticking war score as well. If they have sieged anything yet, they have sieged. Okay, so they need to siege all of our stuff to get Yeah, to get ticking war score. That's great. Somebody wants to be my friend. I'll take any friends I can get. 30-day siege. Okay. We have ticking war score, so I'm happy to continue the siege war, because I appear to be sieging at the same speed as they are, except I have ticking war score. Sharing the load. This is which one takes the negative. The negative taken is Baltimore. Yeah. As a negative development. There we go. That's 100% war score. Enforced demands. Wonderful. Now you might be like, are you going to go and sort through all of these prisoners? Absolutely not. I'm going to ransom them for money. There we go. Thank you for the 150 gold. So now we're going to ransom them all. Because I actually don't care that they were in the faction. They won't be in another one, so I'm quite happy to just ransom and get my money back. Essentially. Ransom 5 more. Grand Temple, train for a I'll train for a tournament. Yeah, I'll do this. 24% chance of getting strong. I got a prowess increase. It's not bad. I do want to go to university. I do want to develop our capital, except it's going to be too stressful, right? It's not too stressful. Yeah, okay, I'll develop capital now then. Right. Okay. That's fine. Go down the prisoners list here. Hook. You. Gain a hook. Then we'll gain a hook. And gain a hook. Wonderful. That's the people out of my prison. Nice. Okay. Men-at-arms. I have the men-at-arms I'm allowed. Nothing is costing significantly more than it should. They're just expensive. Okay. That's fine. We're spending quite a lot on court grandeur right now. Yeah, once our unraised men-at-arms are like reinforced, we'll be able to see how much we're truly making right now. I'm assuming factions are getting weaker and weaker because we're going. Well, actually, why do you hate me? Fervor and evil and cultural acceptance. Although I'm assuming that cultural acceptance will fix itself over time. Although that's Piedmontese. Apparently, I speak backcountry language, which has increased these guys' opinion of me. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, bad air over Washington. I'm not going to spend all that money because I don't have all that money. I understand that there are plagues, but you know, we've got to, you know, figure out what we're doing. You let me to go to Newark for a hunt. Alright, I'll go to Newark for a hunt because it's not very far away. And we can't do anything else right now anyway. Cool. 4 months till it begins. My counselor just died. I need a new steward. New steward is going to be you. Wonderful. Okay. I think we're mostly fine right now. Just going to chill for a second. And just let things happen. Right. How is our succession looking? Okay, number 1 is Ebenezer, and everyone is voting for Ebenezer. Love to see that. Ebenezer. Everyone is voting for Ebenezer. Ebenezer. Everyone's voting for Ebenezer. Wonderful. That's what we like to see. Hybrid culture. The Sixer Hudsonian culture. Okay. Which we can do a hybrid if we were to get one county in our realm that followed it. Okay. That's cool. Blackmail. Whoa. You know my relationship with Lord Yahir. Expose my lover's secret. Who are they to judge me being an adulterer? Right. Fine. Hunt by the wing. Let's go. Also, incredible beard. Down to dutiful here. It's not the end of the world. It's only like 3 opinion. My hawk has disappeared from my view, but it's come back. I lose stress, and there's a chance of success chance going up, which, good, it did go up. Fantastic. Peacocking. Vice President Curly of Atlantica has been admiring my bird since we first parted for the hunt. I've been admiring my own bird? I shouldn't do that in public. Anyway, let's do that. The birds are taking wing. 27% chance. 2 in the bush. We failed. Do I get the hunter trait? I did get the hunter trait. Wonderful. So I get prowess, stress loss, and opinion of hunter characters has gone up. Nice. Okay. I'm back home. I'm a hunter. We are now an experienced traveler as well. So we're all the way up here. So we get all these bonuses plus all these bonuses plus all these bonuses, which is great. Still want to go to university. Need a successor to life here. It's going to be Imani, although he's not very good. James will be our successor to that one. Pursuit of Happiness has a successor. Be you. Do I actually have enough veterans to have successors for everything? No. Ah, I see. I understand my problem here. Okay. Well, we need more veterans if we can get them. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? Master of the horse or hunt? Horse. Yeah. Gem. That will now mean that I can sign another one, because now we should be able to have more veterans. Yes. Okay. So now I can have you as a successor. Wonderful. That seems good. Right. That's the amount of money we're actually making, which is 1.6, which is not that bad. Do I have any more imports, or is this it? So I have nearby wine imports and wine exports, but apart from that, I have nothing else. I'm still drained by mosquitoes, but that's okay. Right. So I think we probably want to just lower our... Yeah, lower this slightly. Take whichever one of these is the worst and just lower it ever so slightly. I think probably exotic food by 1 and apply. Okay, so we're now making 0.2 a month and we can end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.